Hey, it's Aircall XLADV. I'm about ready to head out on my Central and South American trip. You gonna join me? I hope you do. Come on. Yeah, so this whole COVID thing has my work slowed down, and I've always wanted to do a trip like this, and I just never did it because my kids were small and I'd miss them, so I didn't want to leave the house. So I thought, now that my youngest has finished high school and is moving on to college, now would be a good time. So I'm gonna make the plunge, and I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, I'm riding down through Central and South America, and some of you may know I've helped out a charity called Motorrad Angels for a couple years, raising money with our events, and I've gone on a few projects with them. I did a Hurricane Maria relief project in Puerto Rico about 3 years ago. We've helped out with many projects and disasters. There's a big earthquake in Mexico City, volcanic eruption in Guatemala, landslides in Peru, and last year we did a big Venezuelan refugee relief project in Colombia, which was fantastic. So what I thought I'd do is string together a series of water projects, clean water projects, with volunteers we have in each country along the way. Motorrad Angels has a whole lot of volunteers in each country, so my first stop is going to be Mexico, so it should be cool. So I'll probably be gone 6 to 9 months. I'm going to make my way down through Mexico and Central America and see most of the countries there. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, and then I'll put my bike on probably a boat or a shipping container and then go down to Colombia. And then once I get to Colombia, I'll head over to Ecuador, Peru, Chile, head over to Argentina, and then up through Uruguay and Paraguay into Brazil, probably back to Colombia at that point. And then I don't know if I'm gonna ride home, or I might just get bored and ship the bike home and fly home, so we'll see. I thought it'd be cool to give you an update on the bike and see where that's coming. For those of you who can see, it's a Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro from Triumph USA, and I'm just about got it all outfitted up, and I wanted to show you a little bit about each of the components here. Okay, let me start with the luggage here. I've got RIGG gears, soft panniers. These are actually very popular. I was on a trip in May, and out of 23 guys, I think 8 of them had these bags. They're very popular, they're very durable, they're soft, they're not going to break your leg if you fall. I've got, to go here, I've got their Hurricane backpack tail bag, and then I've got their trail side tank bag. I picked this just because the shape of it is a little bit better fitted for this 900. It has kind of a sloping tank. So what's interesting about this equipment is between the soft panniers and the backpack tail bag, which you can't see right now, and then the tank bag, and then I've got two, which you can't see now, two 15-liter roll bags that go, one here and then one here. The total price, I checked it online today, the total price for all these items, 1, 2, 3, 4 items, $513. And then I went to the website of a popular luggage manufacturer, and I checked out what that would cost, and it was $1,400. My goodness. So I think this is a really good value. They're very tough, they're very durable, and they're very functional. I think they're going to work great. So this here is a cool little water dispenser from HYDRAPAK, and you just squeeze it, and it'll squirt water in your mouth, and then it's hooked into a little 2-liter bag of water inside the tank. I don't really want the water on my back. I want to keep my back free of anything because it tends to restrict the airflow. But right now I have this quad lock mount on the bars, but I'm going to be trading that out for this new wireless charging mount that quad lock offers. I just wire it in and it'll wirelessly charge my phone as I'm riding, so that'll be very cool. Running the DOUBLETAKE mirrors, you can check that out. I have a link below for all these items in the description. But DOUBLETAKE are really good mirrors. They're very flexible, very durable, very customizable. They don't tend to move. They're a little bit better than stock, and you can see I've got one missing here on the left. I stripped these threads, so I'm waiting on a new little part here. And got this headlight guard from Triumph. Should be good to protect the headlight. It's a dual LED, and those things aren't cheap, you know, if you break them. And then I put these CYCLOPS lights on from CYCLOPS Adventure Sports, and these are the lights I had on my 990 KTM for about 5 years, and they look like brand new, and they are bulletproof, and they throw out a whole lot of usable light out to about 900 feet. So I'm really impressed with them, and I can't wait to use them, you know, at night off-road. They're really indispensable. And I'm running these Tractionator Rallies from MOTOZ on front and rear. They're very good tires. This is my 3rd set. I get a whole lot of miles out of them. Off the rears, I've got between 6,000 and 7,000 miles, so I think these will do me well until I get to Colombia, and then I'll replace them and then ride them back. Like I said, the rear here, these are the Tractionator Rallies, and this is my 3rd set. I've put about 6,000 to 7,000 miles on a rear on these, so I'm confident these will get me at least down to Colombia, and I can replace them down there and have some fresh meat on there. You know, I went with these Tractionator Rallies. They're, I don't know, they're like a 75-25 or 70-30 off-road to pavement tire, and I just, you know, I think traction is safety, and I like to do a lot of dirt. I didn't want to go with a 50-50 tire just because, you know, I'm going to find myself in some pretty gnarly situations potentially, you know, some deep sand and silt and mud, and you know, I just wanted the traction, and with the longevity of these tires, I mean, why not? So, you know, tubeless is great. They're really fast to fix with a plug. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. You know, I want to address one thing I've heard people say about these MOTOZ tires, that they're heavy, but people that say this are typically those sponsored by other tire companies. But yeah, they are heavy, but you know, so are my shoes. These shoes are, you know, I can hike Yosemite or the Himalayas in these shoes. I'm certainly not going to pick a pair of flip-flops or Vans to go hike in. So yeah, these are heavy, but that's a feature. It's not a bug, and I've got no complaints on the weight. So really happy to be running MOTOZ. They've been a sponsor for a couple years, and I think they make great tires. They're out of the company's out of Australia, and they're made of real 100% natural rubber from Thailand, and they're made in Thailand actually by an Australian company. So there you go. Link down below for the MOTOZ tires. Here's a look at their logo. You know, you can say MOTOZ, you can say MOTOZ, you can say MOTOZ. They don't really care as long as you buy their tire. I heard a review of their tires. Well, I watched it on YouTube, and the guy's Australian and the company's Australian, and he called it MOTOZ. And their old logo, the OZ, was a different color, and it was kind of a play on the word Oz for Australia. It's like Motos of Australia, MOTOZ. So that's why I call them MOTOZ, but you can feel free to call them whatever you like. Okay, so in terms of some of the things I'm still waiting on, one thing is going to be a custom seat from Sargent Cycle, and they're going to be making me, well, they're actually making the seat right now. I don't have it yet. But what's cool about this Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro is the seat is heated. I mean, total Starbucks comfort, you know. And the passenger seat is heated too. That switch is right there. but this one from Sargent is actually going to have a heating element in it, so I can just plug it in and it'll be ready to go. And I just found out today that my side stand footprint enlarger from Hepco and Becker via Moto Machines, their US distributor, is on the way today. Also, soon to come is an aftermarket skid plate from Hepco and Becker, again via Moto Machines, their US distributor. I'll have a link below for you. And just to give you a little bit better protection, you know, I'm going to be doing some serious off-road, so I just want to protect those pipes and the other side of the engine as best as I can. And you can see I'm missing my right handguard here and part of the front brake lever. This was a press bike, and it was obviously dropped, and it broke that handguard off and broke the end of that off. I don't really care about this. I can file it smooth. I don't mind that it's shorter. I usually like it short anyways. You know, just 2 fingers is all you need. So I'm waiting on some BARKBUSTER handguards from BARKBUSTERS USA. Again, I'll have a link below. I had these on my BMW GS Adventure years ago, and they are great. They're very durable, and you know, if you're prone to dropping your bike, you definitely want to have some better aftermarket handguards. You know, you need the wind protection, you know, the protection from rocks, and obviously from a fall you want to protect your hands. So I really feel confident going with that BARKBUSTERS brand. So I really hope that you're going to follow me on my adventure down through Central and South America. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of cool things to see. I've got a new camera, I've got a new drone, and I'm happy to kick off this series. You know, I've done a lot of riding around the world over the years, but you know, never for more than 3 weeks at a time. So it's going to be fun to become a true adventure rider finally, and I hope you'll follow me. Follow us, subscribe below to our channel, and keep in mind XLADV, we're a forum. We're the big bike version of Thumper Talk, and we represent all things big adventure bikes, so check it out. We got a thread on my ride report on the forum. We have a thread on this bike, and we've got lots of threads on other topics that you may find of interest. Also, be sure to follow Motorrad Angels. I'll have a link down below. Take care, and we'll see you next time.